creators of the Delta G drink say it could give professional athletes an advantage. Developed at the University of Oxford, it has a novel ingredient, lab-produced ketones, which mimic the ketones or compounds found naturally in the body as acids left over after fat is burned. British world champion rower Brianna Stubbs was in the team that developed the drink and says it helps her row faster. Delta G is the result of 20 years' work by Professor Kieran Clark. She says ketones are absorbed rapidly by the body's organs and are a valuable energy source. They're produced naturally when the body is being starved. Providing them in drink form, says Clark, provides all the gain and no pain.
Over time, when you haven't eaten, you produce these ketones, it takes about 7 days to 2 weeks, in fact, to bring the ketone levels up, and we can get that same level within one drink.
Developing Delta G was problematic. Ketones taste unpleasant, so different flavours were developed and tested until a palatable drink was found. And trials with athletes showed impressive results.
The results were that on ketones people went 2% further, which is actually, it doesn't sound like much, but in real world terms it's a really, really big effect. And if you're at the top level of sport, then any change of that margin is going to be really significant. So that was quite exciting as well.
Sports dietitian Richard Miller agrees that ketones can provide an energy boost, but says their potential is limited to specific disciplines.
For endurance performance, so for like marathon running or for triathletes or for anything that's sustained long endurance activity, ketones could be an interesting way of powering that performance, because it's potentially a limitless energy supply if somebody was using their own body fat for fuel, as an example. But for things like intermittent exercise, so our team sports like football or hockey or netball or something like that, or high threshold activity like sprinting or bodybuilding or any sort of Olympic lifting that rely on glucose to power the exercise, I think it's got limited potential.
Drinks in orange, chocolate, coffee and berry flavours will go on the market in the US this year.